Welcome to Cougar TV.
And please stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello guys, and this is the link for the Black History Month form. It will appear right here. So it will appear, okay, and just click on it, take the form, it'll be easy.
For this day of Black History Month, we will be talking about African diaspora. Diaspora means the dispersion or spread of a people from their original homeland. People who are the descendants of those born in Africa can be found in every nation throughout the world, including the United States, Brazil, and the Dominican Republic. And although people with African roots may be generations from their ancestral homes, many of their cultural connections, such as personal adornment and foods, have been passed down from generation to generation.
Good morning. How can I help you?
I was just checking out these artifacts. They tell me you're the expert.
You could say that.
They're beautiful. Where's this one from?
The Bobo Ashanti tribe, present-day Ghana, 19th century.
For real? And what about this one?
That one's from the Edo people of Benin, 16th century.
Now, tell me about this one.
Also from Benin, 7th century, Fula tribe, I believe.
Nah.
I beg your pardon.
It was taken by British soldiers in Benin, but it's from Wakanda, and it's made out of vibranium. Don't trip. I'm gonna take it off your hands for you.
These items aren't for sale.
How do you think your ancestors got these? You think they paid a fair price? Or did they take it like they took everything else?
So I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
You got all this security in here watching me ever since I walked in, but you ain't checking for what you put in your body.
All right, mate, let's have it. Come on, mate, time.
I think she might not be feeling too good. Hey, somebody get some help. Come here, call the doctor, please. Hey, please, somebody, come help.
Emergency right away in the West African exhibit, please, right away.
Look out. Step back, please. Step back. Thank you. Medics, come.
I'm going to take a break.
Let's give the lady some space, please.
Step back, please, gents. Step back, please.
Now then, let's see if you know what you're talking about. That's just a taste. You're gonna be rich, boy.
You better sell that quick.
It's already sold.
Whatever you try, the Wakandans will probably show up.
Well, that'll make my day. I can kill two birds with one stone. You're not telling me that's vibranium too, huh?
No, I'm just feeling it.
Now on display at Washington's National Gallery, an exhibit framing centuries of the Black experience through the works of artists past and present. With Rita Braver, we pay a visit.
We're looking at works by an array of artists across the Atlantic, from Africa, the Americas, and the Caribbean and Europe, from the 17th to the 21st centuries.
Curator Kenitra Fletcher helped organize Afro-Atlantic Histories, the most comprehensive look at the interplay of art between Africa and the Americas ever displayed at the National Gallery of Art in Washington. Is there an overall point that this exhibit makes?
Yes, I think it shows us how integral Black cultures are to the development of Western civilization, of the modern world.
The exhibit, which started in Sao Paulo, Brazil, is considered so significant that Vice President Kamala Harris stopped by for a viewing.
So this is world history, and it is American history. And for many of us, it is also family history.
The first works in this show focus on some of the cruelest aspects of slavery, like this photo from 1863, or this 2009 etching by United States artist Carol Walker, depicting a slave wearing a brutal restraining apparatus. There are portraits of important figures like Joseph Sinkay, who led the 1839 revolt on the Spanish slave ship Amistad, and abolitionist Harriet Tubman. This 1936 work by Aaron Douglas, a leading painter of the Harlem Renaissance, illustrates both the agony of Africans being marched into slavery and the everlasting dream of freedom.
You have this Black man in the center, the central figure who's looking upwards.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Towards the red star, which is ostensibly the North Star.
There are also works that celebrate the joys of everyday life, including these by Brazilian artist Maria Auxiliadora and Horace Pippin of the U.S.
It's showing us that the African diaspora is not just a story about slavery, that there is more to the Black experience.
What you're seeing is a portrait of Empress Akweke.
Dinga McCannon painted this picture of one of her friends in 1975. Was her name really Empress, or do you paint her as an empress?
Well, her name was Akweke Singho, and she gave herself the title Empress. She had opinions, and she had no shame in letting people understand where she was coming from. And she carried herself as an empress.
For McCannon, there is special significance in having a work in the same show as one of her teachers, noted U.S. painter Jacob Lawrence. What's that like for you?
Incredible. I wish he was still alive so I can give him a big hug.
The exhibit looks forward as well as back, with images that celebrate exuberance and beauty, but also reflect continuing struggle and activism. One of the most dramatic works is this photographic self-portrait by non-binary South African artist Zanele Mholi, who used steel wool pads to form the crown. Do you think it's deliberately meant to reflect the Statue of Liberty?
I do. I think that they were thinking about these symbols of nationhood and who gets to occupy them.
Why'd you make it so big?
To have the impact that you see on the walls today.
And for artist Dinga McCannon, there is meaning in the very fact that this exhibit is on view at the museum that was designed to be the nation's showcase for art.
Something that's been a long time coming. Finally, we're here. And it's great because now our audiences can expand so they'll see a beautiful story of African Americans in America.
Hello guys, and this is the link for the Black History Month form. It will appear right here. So it will appear, okay, and just click on it, take the form, it'll be easy. So yeah.
your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.